Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and I think I said that right, ladies and gentlemen. That way I didn't get in trouble for saying guys and gals, or guys and girls. It should be guys and gals. Anyway, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, buenas noches, and good to see everyone here. And it's amazing what we're seeing on the screen. Our wonderful fire, what do we want to call it? A fire fountain? It's still going like crazy. And Roberto, I see is in there. Say, Cielo. Wow, welcome. And good to have everyone on board. I'm starting a couple minutes early, I know, but that's okay. I'll start out with reminding everyone, if you see in your chat box it says top chat or live chat, that means you are in fact watching a live stream in progress. If it says top chat or live chat replay, that means the stream is already finished and you are no longer watching a live stream. You are now watching a recording after the fact. That means your chat box will not be interactive and you cannot make comments in there. And I see there's still a few people trying to do that, just so you're aware of it. You can make comments down below in the regular comments section, just like any other video after the fact. And that is definitely allowed, and we do encourage that if you have questions, that kind of thing, and someone may come along and answer that question before I get to it. So those things are always there, just so you guys know that. Anyway, I see somebody tried to bring up the Rumble chart and it didn't work. Oh, Nightbot is back in action now. Okay, Nightbot was sleeping or something. Somebody didn't give enough WD-40 to Nightbot. Maybe, I think, maybe some volcanic dust got in there. Slight tephra problem or something. Anyway, apparently Nightbot is working again. So for those using it to get some of the shortcuts and links, it's there again. Anyway, good evening, everyone, and wonderful to have you all here. I'm DrFox2000. I'm located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 7,000 kilometers away from Canary Islands and about 5,000 kilometers away from Iceland. And we love both those volcanoes, and of course our wonderful one in Iceland right now is being very, very quiet, on a hiatus of sorts. And we're hoping that it will come back with power and fury, similar to what is happening here at Cumbre Vieja in La Palma in the Canary Islands. And that is what we have on the screen right now. Our fire fountain is definitely throwing out a lot of material. You can see that tephra just flying through the air like crazy. It is awesome. It is very good to see. Unfortunately, it does bring bad news with it as well. And I will get into some of that right away. First, I will start saying hello to some of my good viewers, and really do appreciate each and every one of you that comes into the stream. And yeah, Lava Bomb saying over 500 houses destroyed now. Yes, Lava Bomb, absolutely right. And some other buildings as well of significance. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to Paul Zilla, Flo Smith, Don Arnold, Einstein is back. Of course, Lava Bomb, as mentioned. Lucas Snow is in the channel. London Lava Lout, welcome back, you guys. Sue Hayes, 420 is in the house. Karen Roberts, and going up the list a little bit here. Crumble, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Doug Christopher is here. Betty also popped in. And Mark LaBarbecue, hey, what's cooking, buddy? Madcap Martin also slipped back in here. Did I say Paulzilla already? If not, Paulzilla is here as well. Flo Smith is in the house. Connie Tyree, welcome you guys. Glad to have you on board, and very good to see all of you. Heather Lynn also in again. Welcome back, Heather Lynn, as well as William Kershaw III, and likely his better half. I like saying that. Anyway, lots of fun. There we go. I like saying that too. Sherry Hewitt also here, as well as Wessex Dragon, Dream of a Hive. Let's see who else is in here. Nick Addison, welcome back, you guys. Glad to see all of you. Jay Donaldson, Mona Alfano. Alfano. I'm sorry, I messed it up again. Welcome back, Mona. Let's see. Did I say Frank McLeod? I hope I did. Anyway, greetings, Frank. JT also here. Let's see. Diane Michael, Superdad 0410, Liz Markman Moiler also in the house. Let's see. Who else did I miss? Oz, welcome back, Oz. Glad to have you here. Long-haired Lava also in the house. Going up, seeing who else popped in here. I got Sherry Hewitt. Oh, Rayola is back. Welcome, Rayola. I got Kevin Haynes. I think I got you already. And going up, who else? Who else did I miss? A lot of repeats up here in the top. Sandy Bird, of course, in here as well. Welcome back, Sandy. Claire also snuck back in while I wasn't looking. Let's see who else. Going up. Sleepy Dormouse said, "Yay! I got here early for the stream. I'll mostly watch the replays." Well, I'm glad you were able to get in here, and I'm trying to kind of figure out the best hours to start the stream on Saturdays and Sundays, because I think 12 noon is too early for me, and I think 3 o'clock is not bad. Anyway, Hero Cookie for being the first one in the chat today goes to Lucas Snow. So he managed to pop in there at the beginning. Let's see, a few others. Zachary also made it back in here. 420 if I didn't mention you. And Fendus Nye also here. Sandra Snyder, Duchess of Elements, Do Free. And Michelle, let's see, who else did I miss? Rebecca Patterson, I think I got you. All right, Evie is also here, and Major also popped back in as well. Tracy Bills, welcome all you guys, and glad to see every one of you sliding into the stream, and super to have you here. So let's see, Charlotte also got in here, and it's a lovely evening, everyone, and we are watching what's going on. So anyway, I wanted to get at some of the interesting things that happened today. Of course, there was some things that may not be quite directly related to this. Well, they may be or they may not be. Could be things towards earthquakes or something. I don't know what would have caused it. But I'm working on trying to split my screen here so I can put this little tidbit back on the screen for you, and I have to dig it out. One of the things is I had to restart my computer again, so everything got messed up, and when that happens, it's tough for me to try to realign everything really quickly. A couple events that we want to talk about, and I do believe this will be one of the first ones, and this is something of interest. So as soon as it gets on the screen, all right, this is a screenshot of what it looked like there from the southwest. We're looking into the southwest side of where the crater is. And apparently the crater wall has split open, and it allowed a lot of lava to spew out all at the same time. and that lava did start flowing very quickly, but it is quite thick. It's a little bit cooler than what we typically have in Iceland. Like I said before, Iceland lava temperature was about 1200 degrees Celsius, whereas about this material is somewhere around 1100 degrees Celsius, slightly cooler, but it is doing its thing. Somebody is, Iceland is trickling, dew free. We'll touch on that in a few minutes. And yeah, it is sort of. Anyway, so that's kind of interesting that we had the crater wall basically collapsed on the southwestern side, although we can't see much because of all that smoke and everything. But it did allow a larger amount of lava to come out all at once. So the material that was actually sitting in the cone kind of spilled out. Anyway, putting that one aside for a second, I did also want to say with the advancement of this extra lava does come some extra destruction. And I'm not sure if I've got that on here correctly. Let's push this one live. And this is a shot of just the advancement of the lava. And of course, when you're looking at this at a glance, you probably don't realize where that is. And I'm going to kind of tell you, and I'm a little bit disheartened that it did what it did the way it did it. But if I can get my crayons working on here, I might have to put new ones on. Just 1 second, and we will fix that up, and I will draw on here to kind of show you where things were. And it is a little bit unfortunate. So if you recall, this was the roadway coming through here, okay, and this is where that roundabout was, and the church was right here, and the church is no longer. Okay, that lava has moved forward and gone right through the church, and it's unfortunate that it has done what it is. Olden Bones, careful with the verbiage there. Okay, that message is kind of held. We don't do any swearing in here. Please, you guys got to understand, this is a G-rated channel. We do have younger folks watching this, and please, mind your P's and Q's. We do understand that there's certain things that you want to express, but there's always more polite ways to do it. So if you could, please, that'd be appreciated. Anyway, getting back to what we're seeing at hand here, I maybe used the wrong color, but that's okay. I'm going to clear the whiteboard, but you can see that that has definitely advanced quite a bit, and it is on the move here as far as the way that lava is flowing through. And if you remember that that little barricade across the road was right around here, and this was where that restaurant was. On the corner, and that has been taken out as well. So that's kind of unfortunate that that happened. Anyway, this here is here's the church, and this is what was happening. You notice the lava on the left-hand side is at a very, very high level, where it is here. And unfortunately, they panned away just at the wrong time. But they did pan back just so we can see exactly what happened. It is unfortunate, and I find it just terrible. Okay, but it is what it is. And anyway, I'll maybe replay that one again here, just so, because it was a fairly quick piece, and we'll do that again. Just so you guys can see it, and you see the height of the lava. It's the lava is over 3 stories tall as it's coming in, and that is just horrible, right? And there's really nothing anyone could have done to stop this. When you have like 10-meter high lava walls coming, there is no berm that would ever stop that. It would just push right through, and the volume and veracity of the lava moving, it is just what it is. William Lines, thank you for the £5 super chat. Hello, Dr. Fox and everyone. Sorry I haven't been here. Okay, having problems with my asthma. I haven't been well. I hope everyone is doing well. Love yous all. Okay, thank you, William Lines. Really appreciate that super chat, and you take care. Make sure you take care of that asthma, and looking at that volcano dust there and the smoke and stuff, that definitely doesn't do you any good. So hopefully you don't have to deal with any of it. Yeah, no berm is going to stop that type of a flow, you guys, and it is really, really unfortunate that that it happened. And you know, I don't know what to really say. It's just I feel for those people who lost so much there already. I really do. It's a shame. It's unfortunate, and there's just nothing we can do to stop Mother Nature from doing what she's going to do. And it is a real shame to have lost. You know, this is an iconic church that they've had there for I don't know how long, but quite a few years. And I'm not, like I say, I don't know the age of it. If anybody does, you can throw that in there if you want, just to let us know how long that church has been there. But yeah, Sandra Snyder says 514 homes or buildings and 18 kilometers of roads have been devastated so far. It's unfortunate, and yeah, there goes the church. So it's a horrible thing. Anyway, did want to share that guy with you. Let's see, what else did I have here? Turn that off. Oh, we looked at that already. And what's this one here? Not sure what this other video is. Let's turn that on. No. Oh, yeah, I wanted to do this. This is something that, actually, I wanted to do this one later, but we'll do this now. This was what is happening in the wee hours, and you can, somebody was saying, oh, it's, you know, like dual horns coming out of there, and I thought it was kind of intriguing to watch the dual venting, and some of that is just blasting out of there at very, very high velocities. And the angles had changed. Now this is prior to its collapse, so I'm wondering if this had a big bearing on the subject of it collapsing, the way we have that secondary right hand side shooting out. Obviously it's created another path or kind of a vent hole through there somehow, and in all likelihood weakened the already hot lava that was sitting there. Wormhand for new crayons. Thank you for the I'm not sure what SEKs are, but okay, I guess that's great stuff. Thank you anyway for that. Okay, so anyway, it is kind of interesting to watch this, and I did leave, I think this clip is about 5 minutes long, so we can let it play. That proves that, okay, what a horrible man you are, Dr. Fox. What? I know you're not a religious man, but you weep for those who lost their church. Thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, honorable man. And, you know, I really do try to be, you know, it's about society. It's about everyone. Like, we're all on spaceship Earth all together. So when one loses, we all lose, right? I think that's about how it works out. Ronnie Rhino says that's about 7:31 Canadian. That'll buy a pack of Crayolas. Thank you, Ronnie. And yeah, actually, this was a shorter clip, I guess. Maybe I do have the longer one loaded up as well. I probably do. Oh, this was another one. So this is another interesting little adventure that we've seen here. So I'm gonna actually leave this on the screen here for a few minutes. And make sure my crayons are working, since I got extra for them. So our volcano, of course, is off in that direction, and that is where the lava flow is coming from, over there. But this is down by the harbor. This area down here is the harbor, and there was a landslide just down here at the harbor. Some people were thinking that this was a very small stream of lava coming in here, but that is not the fact. It was, in fact, a landslide right at the edge of that cliff, and that is, you know, for what it is, it's a relatively small landslide. We didn't see any, you know, massive waves coming off of it or anything. So, you know, anybody can take that away. There's no tsunami. Okay, this was just a tiny little landslide that probably something got shaken loose, and it's just the way it is. I mean, this is on a fairly steep cliff or slope, so you can expect that, right? You know, with even just a minimal amount of ground shake or movement, that is something that could happen very easily. And just to give you a better idea of where that is actually located, well, hang on. I've got it on, this is the Google Maps, of course, that I just switched to. And as soon as I find it, there, we'll zoom out a little bit to give you a little bit more context. So the volcano is over here, and that happened over here. So the lava flow, and this is Todoki. This is where the church was, where it got munched over, and that is about where the lava has stopped, right? So, and our little collapse happened right around here, and if I zoom in on that, we can kind of see, well, I think it's wherever the cliff is, right on the edge here somewhere. Not sure exactly where it is, but I might even be off a little bit. It might be, yeah, right here. This is where it happened. So somewhere right in here is where it dropped down. And still, you know, it being right on the edge, that's not nothing too major. And I'm sure that, you know, we're going to see a few more of those edges collapse, just so you guys are aware of that. The more earthquakes we get there, the more things will loosen up and eventually drop in and fall. So again, what we were looking at here, we'll zoom in on this area where that church was, just to give you a little bit of a better idea. Hang on, I'm not quite in the right place. Let me get back to it. Oh, there, I was over too far. Okay. So this was that intersection where that roundabout was, and the lava had moved in. And again, this was a fairly high cliff here, so the lava kind of got squeezed over. This was that restaurant, completely demolished it. This building was taken out, and then of course the church was right here. And it pushed right through. So that is very, very unfortunate, and that lava field, as we've seen in the other one, is out around here now. So that kind of gives you a little bit of perspective of where that is. Now the other side, or sorry, the other side, or second kind of tongue of lava that's coming out, is over here in this area. So it is also heading towards the ocean, and it is one of those things. So it will probably come around here. So we'll likely see two paths split up. So anything that's on this side may end up getting hit, as well as the material on this side. So just right around this guy is where a lot of that is going to go. Anyway, let's get back to our volcano here for a few minutes. I'm going to see what we got in the chat here. I missed a few comments already, I see, and I'm going to get back to them. Okay, Duchess of Elements had said the land is falling apart. Yes, with the continuous shaking and multiple little earthquakes that they're having, of course, it's going to rumble out a little bit. And yeah, it could have been an earthquake that caused that. I don't know exactly what time it was that it happened as far as that landslide, but we'll try to find out and see if we can correlate a time further on it. Kimberly Lambert, Kimmy, welcome back. Oh my God, I wonder if the landslide is due to all the weight of lava coming down. Actually, Kim, in this case, because they had quite a few shakers there, a lot of earthquakes, I'm thinking it could be due to repeated earthquakes and just shaking things loose. So that is possible, right? But again, I don't know if the weight of the lava is affecting anything yet, because yes, the lava is coming down fairly thick, but it is not covering that much of an area as of yet. So the weight is still fairly light in consideration to the area it's covering. Although one of the things that has been noted is that lava is actually very, very tall. When you have at least 10 to 12 to 15 meters thick of lava pushing, it's not just a 2 or 3 meter thick wall coming at you, it's a 10 meter wall coming at you, although it's moving very, very slowly, according to what people are saying. So that is kind of interesting. I wanted to throw on the other view here so you can see a little bit more of that side spout. And now this, whoa, hang on, that didn't work. Crayons, where are you? Oh, the crayons are supposed to be working on here. I might have to put new crayons in here too. Again, my crayons. See, I had to redo everything. That's why my crayons aren't working. Okay, okay, there we go. So this guy right here, earlier, he was doing some really, really funky stuff, and I do have some footage that I do want to show, but I'm gonna wait till after the break. So I gotta keep going with a few more of the comments here. And say hello to a few more people. Mark Ganges, or anyway, Mark, welcome, and good night, Dina. Glad to have you back as well. Agent X also back in the house. Old timer Claude, you're back as well. Thank you for coming. Laura Rennie also in the house. Duchess of Elements says do free. Hey, I know it is sort of a message, but please note that I do not stream much when Dr. Fox is. I hope you understand. Yeah, and you know what? I don't mind if Duchess of Elements is streaming. That's up to her, and I'm happy she's in here enjoying our stream as well. And I have popped into hers as also, so just it's all good. So you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Sleepy Dormouse says a church is a symbol of community, and when with its and went with its community. And that's exactly it. And like I said before, we don't take things away from people. You know, I may not be a very religious guy. I'm not religious at all, honestly. But I still have respect for those who do. And it is what it is. It's you know, people. We're all, like I said before, we are all human beings, and we are on spaceship Earth, and we all got to get along, right? And that's kind of the way I look at it. Anyway, let's see. Sherry Lawson, hey, Dr. Fox, I just wanted to make sure you recognized. I said hi. I said honorable, not horrible, in my comment. Yes, I got it. I misread that. Sorry, Sherry. And honorable, I did in fact read it afterwards there, and I tried to say it correctly. Sometimes things come out the wrong way, but I understood what you meant, and I read what you meant, and you know, my flapping my gums too fast, right? And yes, you did say honorable, and I do appreciate it. So no worries, no worries. Frosty username says respect, Dr. Fox. Thank you. Spaceship Earth, so we are all astronauts? Yes, actually, Solar Wizzo, technically we are. And in a way, the problem is the definition of astronaut is someone who leaves our planet, right? But hey, we're already whizzing through space, so I don't know. We'll have to maybe redefine that. Anyway, in the circle, I name this, what? Section bullet, Dr. Fox. Okay. Scott Hartman also popped in. Let's see. Michael, Dr. Fox saved a fox, and now he, okay, and that is honorable. Thank you, Mike, and do appreciate that. Trying to read through some of the other things here. UFO in the lava? No, that's, yeah, the UFO engine not getting started. Actually, the UFO is sitting upside down, and they're firing their thrusters trying to push Earth out of its orbit. No, I'm kidding. Bop the Fox. Yeah, hey. Piggy, welcome, and glad to have you on board. Let's see. We need to find the Earth's owner manual. It's in the glove box, Mark. It's that big thing that's still in a plastic bag in the glove box. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. It's awful thick, though. Oh boy. Something happening right now. Well, we're wondering if we got more little gremlins coming out of that little hole there, but we'll take a look at that in a little while, and it's all good. Just call up Ford prefix. Is it a Ford? I don't know. Let's see, Dr. Fox, it's not, what, I ate, what? It's not, I ate it, thought it was a cookie. What? Piggy! How could you eat that? That was a pretty big manual. Oh my God. Now she's done it. She's ate the user manual for Earth. And here I thought it was only the crayons she was munching on. Oh, darn. Dream of a Hive, the church in... Oh, okay, that church was founded in 1954. Okay, thank you, Dream of a Hive, the one in Todoki. And, yeah, it's a shame that it's lost. You know, it's a very unfortunate circumstance, but it is what it is. And Mother Nature did what she does best, and that is make more land and rejuvenate the planet. So, it is what it is. All right, I'm looking at the time though. I am at the half-hour mark, or a little bit beyond here as far as when I started, even though I did start a couple minutes early. But it's still hitting that half-hour mark. And I am going to take my break. I'm going to leave this on the screen for you guys. So please enjoy the lovely view. And I will try to load up some other good things here shortly. And we'll maybe watch some spouting and respouting of that little side vent there that looks so benign now and just like a little thing, but it was pretty active earlier. So I will be back. And please, if you haven't hit, oh my God, how come we only got 117 likes and we got 247 people? That's over half of you don't like this? Oh my God, what's going on? Hit that like button, you guys. Come on, let's get it up there. We got to get at least 200 likes real quick. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my voice. Oh, this is horrible. Please, please hit that like button. And also, if you are new to the stream, by all means, do make sure that you're subscribed. That way you get notified when... if you hit that notification bell, of course, when the stream comes on, you get notified that we are, in fact, on the air and live doing our thing. So please do that. Lucas, if you can remember, please don't say please hit the like button, because that causes us to have to release that message, and it's held up all the time. So you can say please give it a thumbs up or thumbs up or something, just anything to kind of invoke that spirit of going there. And I do understand and appreciate that you're trying to make get the people to hit that like button as well. And so I'm not taking offense. It's a hindrance for me, since I'm kind of short a mod today, and he might be hiding in the background, but he has a difficult time on the phone, so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, we're trying to get it up to 200 real quick, and I am going to go take a quick break, so please don't go away. Enjoy the lovely view, and I will be back. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Thank you. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back and turn the microphone back on for now. Since I do not have a mod in the channel, Piggy has offered to be a mod for today, or for the interim, and this is only a temporary assignment, and Piggy is now a mod, so watch out. She bites, she will leg bite you, she will snout bop you, and she will take care of business. She knows that you can't say bad words in here, and she knows that you can't spam anyone. So if you see Piggy in blue, that's okay. She's all right, and she's going to do that. And thank you, Piggy, for offering that, and we will do that for right now. Bow to Piggy, bacon flavored mud. Hey, Dippy. Welcome. Charlotte also here, as well as Maui, me, and Juliet. Diane, Michael, welcome you guys. Lima also back in here. Good to see everyone. Hey, okay, so Cindy A also in here. Golden Bones 111, welcome. Glad to have all you guys here. And yeah, and like I said, this is a temporary thing that Piggy offered to do while Arizona is still back home in PA doing his fix-up stuff there. But all good, so yeah, just be nice, and we're all good. Do free, you had a question there, and I kind of missed what you were trying to get at. And I think you were asking if it's if this lava is kind of just gonna sit there like what's happening in Iceland. I think that is what your question was. No, this lava, because it's slightly cooler lava, it is a little slower moving in some of it. Cheryl Wood, I'm back off my Pepsi break, and you should be hearing me. And let's see, yeah, I'm chatting. Make sure somebody, yeah, I'm back, so all good. And yeah, at least I think I'm back. You guys can hear me, right? Can you hear me? I hope you can. It's 4:22. No, it's not 4:22. Okay, so now you got me worried. I don't see anybody saying, yeah, I can hear you. Somebody said, yep, LOL. Okay. Vivian also here. Okay, there. Somebody actually said it the right way. Miss Native Cherokee 70 said, yes, we hear you. Thank you. Same as Charlotte. I can hear you. All right, now we're good. 5 by 5. Excellent. Now we got something going on. And I know there's a little bit of a delay, and it is set to, what do they call it, ultra low delay or whatever. So it's 8 seconds roughly from the time I say it to the time you actually hear it. So all good. Okay, we can, because it's you, Doc. Yeah. Oh, sure. How can we be sure? How can you be sure, Thendis? Well, no, never mind. I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, so what we were watching earlier on the side of our big hill there is, and that was that thing that I circled earlier. And why, again, is this not working? Come on, whiteboard. Yeah, right there. This guy here. So from the other angle, it looks a little bit more of an interesting thing. Mike Nethis, $5 super chat. Helloing to keep the stream flowing. Why, thank you. That was very kind of you, Mike. Really do appreciate that, and thank you for joining us. Anyway, that little sprout down there, that's kind of what I was going after, and we did have it doing some funky things earlier, and I want to get over to to some earlier footage here. And there it is. It's a little closer up view. I know it's not the greatest of views, but you can see how it was growing on the side of the mountain there. And it was really spitting out that lava. Now, one of the things is you can see it spits out, and it is really just sitting there and sticking. So it's a cooler temperature type lava, and just kind of clings on right away. And I hate using that term, cling on, but it just zaps there and holds on. And some of it was flowing away, was flowing on the side. Oh, let's see, why is this not? Oh, crayons, again, problem with the crayons. There, okay, that was the flow out of here. But you see all that stuff building up, and it did build itself up a nice cone up top here. And so we got a cone on the side of the cone is basically what it is. So when we're looking at that other stream, or this one here, come on, pop over there. You can do it, computer. And there you go. You can actually see what's going on the side, and you can see it right there, of course. And you see that outflow as it was, and it continues to pour down that way. And again, that lava is a little bit thicker than the material that we've seen in Iceland, and that's partially due to the nature or consistency of the material as well as the lower temperature. And I have to have a sip of Pepsi. Oh. Anyway, yeah, our fire fountain there is doing a fantastic job shooting things up. And yeah, it is a little different angle shooting a little bit further over. So again, that's the same point. We just can't see the flow down the hill here because of the angle. But it sure is putting out a lot of material, and it is going. Libby Rail, is that a little cone that the place where the volcano blew in the side? No, the place where it blew open is further on the other side. It's further over there. There's kind of a ridge in between here, and it's on the other side of that ridge. Is where that area blew out. So just so you guys kind of keep that in perspective, this side here is all stayed put. Okay, it's on the other side of that. So if you want to call this, we'll call this the oh, actually, let's not call it the south. We'll call it the northwest side here, and then this over here is the southwest side of that, and it was the southwest side that blew out, and north would be somewhere around here, south somewhere in that direction kind of thing, and east over here, right? So that's kind of what happened. I hope that makes sense to you, Libby. And yeah, and it is all fairly close in proximity there, but that's what happened. It was very, very weak material. Now, one of the things I do have to mention about that is you see what's coming down. You see all the little sparkles, everything that's dropping, all that tephra. This is all very, very hot material, of course. And a lot of that is still got gas bubbles in it that haven't popped as it cools. And it's not cooling that much. It may be down to 800, 900 degrees as it stacks up or sticks into the piles. And it really doesn't take a heck of a lot for it to slide away. If there's enough volume or pressure inside that cone, you know, if it gets one of those big burps of gases and everything coming up, it's going to push that out. Very similar to, and I don't know if you remember watching when we were watching the one in Iceland, where we watched the whole wall move back and forth a few times, and you know, it kind of let go. Well, this is the same thing, only this just went all the way. This just didn't move it a little bit, this just pushed it right out. So that's kind of what it was. Yeah, sparkles. I like sparkles. And Dream of a High threw in a super chat for $20. Please don't leave your crayons next to the vent, Doctor. It's not the vent, it's Peggy. She's been eating them. Thank you, Dream of a Hive. Appreciate that super chat. 20-pound super chat. Beautiful. And thank you very much. I'm going to blame it on Piggy for this crayons. Let's see. The bottom flow looks like a spider. It does in a way. It's growing legs, but it's got very long legs. Kind of neat to see. Anyway, while we're looking at that, I wanted to pop over and let's see if we can find... Oh, there was a big boom. I wanted to have a look above the clouds. Okay, let's see if we can get over to that. And I kind of backed that one up, so it was earlier in the day. This was at 18 or 6:20 p.m. roughly. And I wanted to kind of note a couple things here. This was from the Rogue Observatory up on the... it'd be on the northern end of the big caldera there. And that is looking southward at our volcano. And of course you... Whoa, hey, why is the crayons not working? Again! My God. Okay, remove. More crayons. We'll make it happen yet. I'm gonna have to see how I can link those all together somehow. So when I put crayons in, I got crayons everywhere. Okay, so... all right, so we can see the plume, and we can see that it is going in an easterly direction. Okay, so that is heading east. South is in that direction, and this is west over here, and we are looking from the north to the south. Now, you can see the plume going up, but I want you to note that these clouds here, this is very, very heavy, very hazy material. And that is just sitting behind the volcano. Yesterday, it was actually sitting just about out in, well, in the whole area here. And that's what was causing visibility to be so poor. So again, it's blown to the east a little bit. From what I understood, the airport yesterday was closed. Today it reopened for a while. Ships are still going in and out. Ferries are still going in and out. So everything is all good that way. But the as far as the aircraft, I think they may end up closing the airport again, depending on how much ash was coming out. Our friend Bushcraft Bear, he mentioned that the air where he was taking or doing his video from was a lot cleaner today because of the breeze pushing it to the east. But I think our fear, of course, when it heads over towards Santa Cruz del La Palma, that it is actually going to cause more problems over at the airport. But like I said, he did report that ship traffic, ferries, etc., were all still heading in and out promptly, so there were no delays. But they were receiving ash all over the runway, and it was they had to clean everything off. Otherwise, it starts getting into the jet engines and causing problems. So, but I did want to kind of cruise along there and see if we can find... where's our... There it is. And that is kind of backed up. I want to go a little bit further in the evening here to see... And it got a little darker, and we didn't see anything lighting up so much. And then if we go a little bit further, then you can start seeing the fire fountain. and you can see it as it was starting. It's because it is getting taller. You're going to be able to see it a lot more prominently in the future, but that is quite tall, considering the distance that we are away and the fact that you can actually see the fire fountain itself. And that was something that I wanted to point out. So yeah, this thing is shooting up quite a ways, and of course you can almost tell that it's raining down ash in this area. You know, you can see it as that plume heads back over Santa Cruz. So hopefully everything will be okay for those people on the other side, on the eastern side, and not too much ash. So anyway, we'll go up a little bit more there and see what that looks like further in the dark. You can kind of see that. That's pretty cool. And go a little further. It goes into black and white mode, of course, and you can start seeing stars at night there. I know they've cranked the gain up quite a bit on this, and because of the very bright light here, it makes it very, very grainy to be able to see all the little stars up in the sky. So still a pretty decent shot from up on the hill, and we'll put that one back live so I know where I'm at, and there it is live. So all good, and it is 21:53 over there, and we'll put you back to the volcano now. So there you go, and we see some bacon happening out from that little hole, and looks kind of cool. Now this is darker bacon compared to the other stuff that we seen over in our wonderful Iceland volcano, and that's again because it is a little bit cooler lava, just so you guys are aware. Okay, I gotta read for a second while I clear my throat. Okay, just reading some of the things. Okay, Maria says a beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, as far as the above the cloud pictures and that, yeah, it is. Okay, Cheryl Wood, please take this politely here. I'm not trying to be a rude guy. First off, no, it's not Tenerife that has the potential to split. It is actually La Palma. But as far as the causing a bad tidal wave or tsunami worldwide, that is very, very unlikely to happen. You have a much better chance at winning the lottery, and you know how difficult it is to win the lottery. So the fact that a lot of people are bringing that up, I don't want to call them all hate mongers. There is a very, very slight chance, but it is millions and millions to one that that will actually happen. So you know, I'm not going to hold my breath because we'll end up dying long before that will ever happen. You know, unless they have a super, super major earthquake or something, and something, you know, then we could see something happening. But as far as the catastrophe at hand is the volcano, and really not much more at this moment. And we do feel sorrowful for those people who, you know, are losing their homes and losing their livelihoods and their way of life as they knew it. And luckily, we haven't heard of anyone being hurt beyond minor little incidents here and there, and it's all good in that sense. William Lyne said Irish News was reporting folks from Ireland was in La Palma. Okay, were fleeing to the ferries to get the flights home. They were scared. Yeah, and some people, William, some people may not understand, and they may not be well enough informed. And that can scare the bejesus out of you if you don't know what's going on, and you hear these horrible sonic booms coming out of this volcano, and the fire in the sky and the ashes and everything. I can understand people can get a little panicky. It is exactly that, and they wanted to, and I did see some pictures of people lining up on the ferry docks with suitcases in hand and so on, because the airport was closed at the time. So it is one of those things, and I'm not trying to downplay anything, but yeah, these people, they have a natural sense of preservation. The fear instilled by what's going on certainly would do that. And we really, I can understand what's going on. For them to understand it properly, I wouldn't be fearing it so much. I'd just make sure that I have my plan A and plan B and plan C intact in case something happened, right? But some people may not have thought it all the way through, may not understand. So it is always something. Wow, lots of stuff written in there all of a sudden. Pat Murphy, there was quite a sonic booms from the volcano where the waves were visible. It's just gas bubbles bursting, and absolutely, it is gas coming up out of there under high pressure, and of course the movement upward, and as it gets near the vent, if you kind of I'm going to draw on the screen here. So if your volcano is up here, okay, and it's spewing out up top, all right. So you're going to have your and I'm maybe going to change color here just so we can kind of differentiate. So you got your feeder coming up here somewhere, and wherever it may be coming up, it's coming down, and maybe something like this, and it may vary in shape. But what could be happening is, like, we might have a little bit of a restriction here, and like I say, with a restriction right here somewhere, so what could be happening is we have things coming up. Hang on. So in this tight space right down here, it's very compressed. And then as soon as it gets out into a little bit of a more opening space, the pressure will kind of decrease a little bit because it can expand. And of course, we still have this pushing up at the same rate. So now all that expanded volume has to be forced through that small hole. And once it gets up here, it's going to want to expand again as soon as it gets to the surface. And when it does, it will literally, because of the amount of pressure, literally go off as a sonic boom. And that's kind of, just in a nutshell, a rough explanation of it. It is really a rough, crude explanation, but that will work. A bobber wrench, I'll behave. Yeah, Henry Nelson, watch out. She bites you in the leg, it'll hurt. You need stitches and everything. But she's supposed to be pretty good. Let's see, Kananaskis country also in here. Glad to have you back. JVC also here, Gary. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Let's see, who else did I miss? Agent X, I think I might have said hi to you earlier. Who else did I miss? I got Sherry in the show. Okay, what was I missed what MG was asking. Where was it? Must have been a ways back. The chat was moving pretty good. Hi everyone. Okay, Bushcraft did a good program today. In case it hasn't been mentioned, he was talking about how damaging the fear mongering is. Exactly. And I actually commented on his on that video today as well, that he put up there. And you know, it is the fact that he's putting in truthful information and not hyping things up. He's sticking to the best facts possible, you know, and he does correct himself if something wasn't quite right. But as far as we know, he's been very straightforward, very honest, very truthful, and that's why I don't mind promoting him here, and I will mention his name 1,000 times. So Bushcraft Bear, if you you know, haven't gone to his channel, by all means go over there and have a look at what he has. And I'm surprised I didn't see a snout bop coming up yet, because it is break time and Piggy didn't even notice. So anyway, I guess it's because she's busy being a mod. I better go take that break, you guys. My Pepsi glass is empty. I need to go refill and do all those things. So please don't go away. I'll leave you with the lovely lava. Maybe on this one, either or. It looks good. And don't go away. And please, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please give it a shot. And also, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that, because that way you get notified when the next streams come on. And hopefully the next one will be tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That'd be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time, or about 2300 UTC, or Universal Coordinate Time Coordinate, as they call it. So I'm going to take that break. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And notice I said ladies and gentlemen. I didn't say guys and girls. Just like everybody's been bugging me. And you know, you're right too. It's a more polite way of doing it. Mesdames and messieurs, s'il vous plaît. Anyway, let's see. Zachary, what? It's a 9 point. Although one day I get an alert that said a 9.5 earthquake in Argentina happened. It was very worried. Oh my God, 9.5 would be absolutely devastating, Zachary. Anyway, that's not good. Lady sounds old. Oh, okay. Guys and young ladies. How about that? Would that satisfy everyone? Oh boy. I can't win. I can't win no matter what. Okay. Let's see. Wearing a flashlight. There was a person walking up to Nar this morning. Iceland Time. 6:59. Okay, wearing a flashlight. You know, that's absolutely foolish, Lavabomb. But speaking of Iceland, let's go over there. So, let's see what we have here, if we can see anything. And here's our first black screen. And let's see if we can pop back into an earlier time where we can actually see what's going on. So going back about 3 hours, and yes, it was raining, and I did notice earlier though that there was, if we go, I don't know if it'll show it, if we can go back far enough. I did notice I was observing, and there was some ambulance or something over on the other side. I don't think they have it on here anymore. That was earlier this morning. Maybe it'll still show it. We go back all the way here. No, maybe not. Let's go all the way to the back. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, no, don't see them anymore. But they were parked. Let's see, get my whiteboard in the right spot. They were parked over here on the other side, and they were. There was a couple vehicles over there, so not sure what was going on, and. I'm hoping that nobody got hurt. This hill, of course, is actually fairly steep. So, you know, for someone to misstep or slip and fall, that could still be very, very easy to do. And, you know, it is one of those things. Let's see, what else? At least it took okay, Ragnarok was trying to wake up in the middle of the day, yes, but now, I didn't know. My guess was tomorrow or Tuesday again. I don't know when it's going to wake up. Barbarian, I'd still want to get out, so I didn't get stuck anyway away from home. Not much of a volcano unless you're into volcanoes. Yep, absolutely. It is one of those things. Check the earthquake map for Iceland. Yes, we're going to do that. And we will have a peek at that. Wanted to go to the other screen here. And of course, it's black as well. But what we will do is we will back that up a few hours also. And they do show the cone and everything. And how it is continuing to off-gas. And we do see a lot more sulfur there, and since it's rained, that sulfur material that is in here is not so green anymore. Some of that has kind of bleached out a bit, which is interesting. Looks a little whiter. Maybe it's just the way the light's hitting it, but like I say, it doesn't quite look as green as it was before. And of course that smoke is kind of heading to the southwest right now, so causing a little bit of problems there. Go to 1620. You can see the car. Okay, Einstein, thank you. We'll go back over there and we'll have a peek at it. Sorry, I had to cough there. 1620. Let's see if we can get back on that screen. 1620. Where's that get us? That's 13. That might be about 16, 15. Oh yeah, there they are. And yeah, yeah, you can see them over there. Actually, it looked like there's two over there, is what it looked like. I don't know if it was one or two. Yep. You can always say Einstein. Einstein? Einstein. One stone, Einstein. That's easy enough. All right, so yeah, it looks like they did help someone out there, and hopefully, you know, they didn't get hurt bad or anything. But as I mentioned before, it doesn't take much to lose your footing, whether you're going up or down that hill. It is a difficult climb, to say the least. And, if someone isn't well versed in climbing a lot, it can happen, right? If you don't have the appropriate footwear, things like that. I mean, I see some people going up there in flip-flops. And, really, I mean, you need to dress appropriately and be able to do things appropriately with it. But, anyhow, that does show you where it happened, or where things are. So hopefully nobody got hurt badly. Anyway, as I was saying, wind was heading into the southwestern direction there, and it is still off-gassing. Now, if some of you guys haven't taken a look, Valentine Troll did an interview with Thor, and I'm not sure if I got his last name right, Thorson or so, whatever, Professor Thor, as we call him. And yes, hiking in flip-flops, Thendis, it's a common practice, I guess, for Italian people. Yeah, sort your bot out. What happened to the bot? Did he bite you, Piggy? Anyway, he's rusting up. He needs WD-40. Unsung Furball, welcome. Glad to have you back on board. Uh-oh, it's being rude. All right, Piggy, we'll deal with him. Anyhow, so that was our day over there, but I wanted to pop over to the earthquake map. I just got to find out where I have it. I know I have it loaded. It's just, where did I load it? And I have it somewhere. My God, where is it? Okay, well, we want to look at the chart too. I don't know if we did that already. Refresh that real quick. And we see it is climbing a little bit. Again, not going to hold my breath, okay? But going up is always good. And I'm hoping that this isn't heading back down here on the edge. But we've had quite a few days now where it's not been up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is day number 8, and we got 8.5 days. It's time that this thing kick back in. So hoping, and keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully it will kick in. And I'm still looking for where the heck I put the oh, I think I might have buried it underneath this one. No, let's get rid of that. No, that might have been what I was looking for. No, that wasn't that one either. Darn it. Where did it go? Hey, there it is. It is in that scene. And I did reload. And so here is our earthquake map for Iceland. And I did not load the other map up for over in La Palma because I have way too many windows open. And anyway, we want to zoom in here, and we do have some activity that I noticed happened just recently. And we didn't notice these before, but we had a bunch over here. Of course, this, let me zoom in a little bit more and give you a better idea. So this is Nat Hagi down here, Upper Meridalier. This is down the northeastern area, Meridalier here, and this is Geldingadarler. And our volcano is right about here. And we noticed this is a new quake right here next to the volcano, a 0.8. Happened on the 24th, so a couple days ago. And I'm wondering if that's caused by weight of the lava and everything, causing it to sink a little or something. Here's a magnitude 1. This one was from today. So we do have some activity going on in the area, and that is interesting. This is another one here. This is how big? Another 1.0. Again, today at 01:54, so almost 2 a.m. Let's see where this guy is at. Same thing, but this happened at 8:30 in the morning. So this is just a little to the north. And this one looks a little bigger. And let's see what we got there, a 1.2. And that was at 7 a.m. roughly. So yeah, we are getting some activity in the area. This was a 1 that happened yesterday at 1 a.m. And here's this tiny little one here. And what's this one? 0.6, and that happened on the 24th, so a couple days ago. And that one may be weight related because of the pressure of the lava weight. So that's kind of interesting to note all those in that area. Let's see, Duchess of Elements. When I was streaming, I caught an earthquake today. Oh, you caught an earthquake. Okay, cool. How can you get earthquake maps from the weight of the lava? An earthquake from the weight of the lava? Okay, hang on. I gotta clear my throat here. Okay, Maria, so what happens is if you have, you put a couple million tons of weight over a certain amount of an area, it's going to add pressure or force an area down. And what will happen is you're going to see some ground move as it gets pushed down, more pressure on it, and it will jar that material underneath there a little bit, and that will cause it to either break or crumble, and you'll get a little bit of an earthquake as things settle into place. So you always get that. So time to get supper started. Good night, chat. Thennes night. You take care and enjoy your dinner. Bon appetit. And yeah, so I hope that explains that, Maria. I don't know if you understand. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. It's actually fairly simple. It's, you put something too heavy on there, it's going to make that happen. Anyway, I wanted to check. There's a couple areas here. We did see some more off on the coast as well. These were newer ones. That was on the 24th, 1.3, and then a 2.2 out there. And I don't see anything else that was really new, but what about these ones right on the edge? Curious about them. Those happened a couple days ago, 1.7. Those are sizable, right? And 1.8, and again, that's all on the 24th. that those happen. The other area that, of course, we're interested in is Askja, but I'm wondering about this guy right here. When did this happen? On the 26th at just about 2 a.m. We had a bunch of them happening around that time, and that was a 2.2. That's interesting. And yeah, we're going over to Askja. Sorry, I had to cough here. I do see a lot of activity under our ice pack, and this is 1.8 happened on the 26th today as well. Here's another one, 1.8 from the 25th. What about this guy over here? 2.1 on the 25th. So a fair amount of activity in some of these places. This was on at 3:30 in the morning, just to the south a little bit under the ice fields. So we do have some activity happening, continuous activity, and Askja is right here in this little group, and we do see all kinds of colors here. So we know that seismically it's been continuing to be active. This was on at 4 a.m. 0.8. Let's see what we got in the water here. This is a 0.9 at 10:30 in the morning. So we do have a few of these guys in here. That was 2 days old, 0.8. So I think this might be newer stuff here. 24th, 1.1. This might be a newer guy. Hard to tell with the colors a little bit. Yeah, this was just about 1 a.m. It was a 0.1. Now, this whole thing here, of course, wrong screen. Let's get rid of this guy. Use the crayons, if there's crayons in here. Yeah. So this whole... Hey, why is that not working? Oh my God. More crayon problems. Copy, remove, paste. Do they work now? No. Remove. Remove that whiteboard and get a new one. All right. I'm gonna need more boxes of crayons. Okay. All right, so the whole thing here, you know, if it does blow, we're gonna see some of that. That's all got a potential. Okay, so I don't know if, well, I zoomed out a little bit. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we'll get it back there. So that whole area could go. More susceptible is the lake itself. So that's kind of what we're looking at in the future. Need to be on this screen to clear that. Okay, there we go. Go back to that one. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We'll also check up in here. We have a real heavy cluster, of course, right in here, and various little shakers all over the place. Again, a couple days old. Most of this looks like it's older material. Again, this be a couple days old here, and 1.2. But we did have a bigger one in there, and that's already a little bit older. That's 2.5. That was on the 17th. So it's been doing its thing, and we're going to see, you know, of course, we're going to keep an eye on it, continue to watch it. If that lake starts to stream a bit, things might get, steam a bit? It might get, yeah. Of course, if something opens up underneath that lake, it's definitely going to steam, and that would be a really, really good indicator that we're imminent for an eruption of some sort. Because as soon as you do start seeing some steam bubbles come up, or the edges even starting to steam, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that area, because that has a massive potential to blow up. Blue tax. Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks for the fascinating lessons on earthquakes and lava. Wait. Okay, no problem. You're welcome, Cheryl. I can't imagine living with all those earthquakes going on. And you know, in some places you don't want to be living there because it's continually shaking and doing its thing. It's tough. And again, that was our tremor chart. And of course, our 3D map, which I haven't really utilized very much in the last little while, since it really hasn't changed anything over there since we looked at it last. And I don't even know where it went on my thing here. Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, there we go. Of course, that being our cone, and then for those who haven't seen this before, we can kind of just give you a general description. We're looking right into our Ragnar, our actual cone. This right here is a theater hill, or what's left of it. The original vent line was somewhere around here, and if you're looking real hard, you can probably see flow on the end here somewhere. And yeah, here's flow. And I think this is what's left of hell, is this little hole here. Sif used to be right around here somewhere, and it's pretty much gone and buried, and it's kind of that way. This whole area was a big lava lake, and that caused a lot of material to flow out. And in here, of course, we're still kind of going, okay, there are tubes underneath here that come in this way, and then some tubes coming out this way, causing this welling to happen here, and then that streaming to go down. And just to kind of re-mention something there is still, gravity is still working on this material, okay? And there is still liquid lava underneath here. And so if there are tubes underneath that are still open and flowing, you're going to see some lava movement yet. So if you're, you know, like a lot of people are saying, well, I still see light spots coming over here on the hill right beside the berm. And yeah, of course, you're going to see those because there is still some lava in there that is actually moving. And let's see if we can get, I want to actually pull it up there, and we want to zoom in here. Whoa, too far. And of course, this lava has run over this berm here. And this was our Trail A, the new relief that they cut for the Trail A, and that goes up the hill here. But the lava did actually spill over right in here. So the lava is sitting right up against the berm. Okay, and this, one of the things that I had mentioned before was, like, I had walked down here when I was there. I walked along the edges, and from the berm down, it was probably 30 meters down as far as height. When, you know, I climbed over the berm and walked down there, and because nothing was active at the time, and walked along the entire path down here, and everything was pretty calm. But that lava is now the same height as the berm, and that is a tremendous amount of lava sitting right here on that corner. So in a way, it's a good thing. In a way, it's a bad thing. The good part about it is if we get more fresh flow, because that solid lava is now sitting there, it's going to act as a natural berm and allow flow to come down over on this side, because that is now lower. And of course, nature is going to seek the easier path. It doesn't always do it, but that's what it should do in the future. And of course, it'll get down into Nathagi. We really don't want to see too much going over on the other side here into Natkriki, because of in that direction, our Blue Lagoon and the power plant is off in that direction, as well as Grindavik. And if that happens, you know, maybe in 5, 10, 15 years, they may be affected, right? depending on how much movement we have. Somebody is telling me Pepsi. I'm getting bombed. 3 minutes now. Okay, Piggy. I was having so much fun explaining things. Okay, fine. Be that way. Oh, hang on. That stream got turned off. Okay, we'll go back here. And I'll figure out why that stream is off. All right, guys. Enjoy the lovely view. I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go away. Keep smiling. No throwing lava at each other, okay? Be good. And I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the microphone back on, and I'm hoping that our picture is still fairly good. Seems that the quality is diminished a little bit, but I did switch to the other feed that has this, and there are several, but I won't be using the one from afar, because that's I'm actually using the one from TV La Palma. So anyway, doing this, I wanted to throw in though another neat thing that we've got here. So this is a potential flow map, and this is showing us where things are, and this kind of shows us where the volcano is, and of course it's emanating from here, and the blackened or dark brown areas are the lava flow that have already come to be, and I guess from the looks of things, the reddish areas are likely areas that are going to be inundated and succumb to the lava flows. And of course, if we zoom in here, we can see a lot more of that detail. And of course, over here was where our church was, and as it has gone on and progressed, it's moved quite a ways since then, and it is getting into some of these other areas. Not sure what everything is here with the different colors. I haven't investigated this map too much. It's just the potential or low-lying areas. The yellow would be the extremities or outside areas of where the flow may go. And as I had mentioned before, this is kind of a lower portion here, and this is likely where it will meet the ocean on this side. But depending on how things pile up over here, it could make its way over the reddish areas again. We're a little bit lower lying area. So anywhere along here, actually any of the yellow area, it could potentially be devastated. So if you know someone who has a home in those areas, we do feel for them, and they will likely lose it. 10-second delay speed from sound. How far away from the volcano camera? I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess how far the camera is away. We're not looking at that screen right now, unfortunately. So anyway, I think I might have to drank too much Fiego Diet Cola. Oh, I am crashing. You don't want that. Anyway, we do see a whole pile of flow there that it's been going so far, and yeah, it's going to end up in here doing its thing. So unfortunately, we feel sorry for those people who have homes that are in the way, businesses and everything else. It's unfortunate, but it could be worse. It could be a monster volcano rather than what it is. When if we zoom out on this map a little bit, you take a look at the size of this caldera. If this was the size of it, the entire island would be getting evacuated, right? But luckily, it's a relatively I'm not going to call it super small, but it is a smallish volcano, and it is doing its thing. So I wanted to share that with you. It was interesting, and I got to find where my mouse is. There we go. We'll throw it back on the volcano. Yeah, and this feed is still quite nasty. So I'm going to try to find the other feed. Hang on, I think it was this one. It was a little bit sharper. But they all have a little bit of an issue right now. I think I'll leave it here. This is a little cleaner looking. 10 seconds, 3,200 meters, 3.2 kilometers for 10 seconds of sound. So, yep, that sounds about right. That's a long ways away. And hopefully that's far enough for a camera. Mind you, you know, when you're looking at it, if it's that far away, you take a look at the height of that, the plume of the ejecta. That is tremendous. And I wanted to actually go back over to see the camera that was above the clouds here, if we can figure out where the heck I left that now. And I may have put things over top of it. It's okay, we'll find it. It's just yeah, there it is. Still a little bit grainy, but you can see the hot spot, and it does brighten up on occasion. So yeah, that camera is really not the best for that much intensity of light, and that causes issues, of course, when you're switching to black and white at night. It's just literally a bright spot. 1.4 miles is what Dufree says. If it's no, if it's 3.2 kilometers, 3.2 times 0.6. So you're 1.8, about just over 2 miles with the camera, roughly. If that's what it is. If you want to be accurate, 0.6234, whatever the number is there. So that should give you a little bit of an idea. Cheryl, okay, wait, is it dark area actually lava on the ground right now? Yes, and that map, that's what it was. And let's go back to that map. And let me zoom back in. So yeah, the dark area that you see, the very dark brownish area, that is where the lava field is already existing. The red is kind of depicting a lower land area, and I guess potential flow area. And what they're thinking is, if you know, worst case scenario, as things push on, the yellowy area could be affected as well, depending on the volume of lava coming out of there. And I'm sure if that was the case, I'm going to see if I can draw on here. Things like over here, this leg may form into here as well and pour that way. We don't know yet. It's going to be a wait and see game. This was a higher mound, of course. This used to be a little volcano here, so it came around the back side of it, and so it's going to be interesting to watch. You know, hopefully we won't have any issues in the near future here. So okay, when you zoomed out, I saw it was what it was. Oh, okay, so. All right, let's see if I can zoom back out. I'll have to be on the other area there. So, yeah, that gives you a pretty good idea of the lay of the land, and of course the white spots in here are all the homes and businesses that have already been overwhelmed with lava, and we know that there are many more that are going to be lost, unfortunately, and we do have sympathy for those people. You know, they don't deserve to have that kind of loss, but there's just nothing we can do about it to stop Mother Nature. So, Daniel, No Brazilian. No, we speak English here, if that's what you're saying. We try to. I hope. Anyway, better get some kip. Catch you. Oh, all right, Major. Take care. All the best. Okay, let's see who else has popped in here. Okay, Flo Smith, thank you. Not cool at all. One, okay. I see a penguin, and you know I was looking at that too. It is kind of a shape of a penguin or something, with an eyeball there, and yeah, I guess it is what it is. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's not a very friendly penguin taking out all those homes. And, you know, there's really, if this will keep going, like the average volcano there was going for 57 days on the island. So, if that continues, that's definitely going to make it to the ocean. Because I mean we are only on day 8, and from here to here it really is not that much further. I don't know if we can do measurements on this particular map, but I think I do have the other map somewhere, but it's under 3 kilometers anyway away from the ocean. I think 2.8 or something is from the furthest reach, or 2.7, depending on what path you take. So it's not that far, and because of the volume of lava that it's pushing out again, and that side break that they had on the southwestern side allowed that push to move ahead, even though it is very, very thick, over 10 meters in height. It is still pushing forward, and 10 meters for the people in North America, 30 feet in height, wall type of lava coming and just basically bulldozing everything over and burning it out and doing what it needs to. So pretty bizarre. Anyway, we are coming up to our end of our stream here, and I'm going to throw it back on here for now as an ending thing, and we can see our little potential spider there in front. It's building its own little cone beside the I guess to the northwest of the main cone, and I'm wondering if that main cone is rebuilding that wall, since all that material coming out, and it is coming out in volume. If we are going to see another wall collapse in the future, and that can happen very easily if it does rebuild itself. The flow may keep cutting through and keep it open, though. We don't know yet. Okay, so thank you yet again for a brilliant stream. You are welcome, Piggy. And hey, Grandma B in here as well. And let's see, who else did I miss? Swaney, oh, welcome, and MG as well. Yeah, I was watching some of the banana plantations that were on fire directly in front of the volcano mound. And at sea level, it has moved a good bit further. Okay, if it's gone further than what the map was, that's interesting, and we'll have to take a look and see what areas actually have been inundated. But we do know that on the map for sure that darkened area that I showed definitely has very, very thick amounts of lava on it. And hopefully it'll stick to one side of that hill and not go on the north side, and everything gets redirected on the south side, and only takes that one path rather than messing up everybody else's lives. So on that note, I'm going to get ready to shut down here, guys. It is time, and 2 hours is what I wanted to do today. Jane Binch, welcome and thank you. Okay, says thanks for another great night stream. Good night all. Miss Lobo Bob says thank you, Dr. Fox. Leo Carlson, thanks again, Doctor, for streaming for us. Appreciate you, and thank you for being here. And each and every one of you, of course, is who makes this stream really go. So if you haven't hit that like button yet before you head out the door, maybe give it a quick shot. Let's see if we can get it over 300 likes real quick, and hopefully that will work out. And as far as I want to thank all the super chatters today. Awesome, you guys, and really good of you. And also I want to thank Arizona Snowman, who is in the background, as well as Piggy, for stepping in the meantime. And hey, we're just about at that 300 mark with the likes. Just a couple more, and then hey, there we go. We can get it right over. That would be really, really good. So do thank you all. Thank you, Piggy. Thank you. Sorry, still coughing a bit. So thank you, Piggy. Thank you, Arizona Snowman. Thank you, every one of you who have come in and viewed the stream tonight. And hope you enjoyed what you've seen. And please try to keep the fear-mongering down, and have some respect for those who have lost all their things. And hopefully, we can keep this on a level playing field, that we keep our stream as honest and truthful as possible going forward with everything, because there are a lot of people that are causing issues for, I think, some of the other streams where they're blowing things out of proportion. The headlines are reading that imminent tsunamis and things like this, and I really have to kind of just shake my head and go, come on guys, why are you trying to cause so much trouble? These people have enough on their plate, and they don't need more anguish. So it's just one of those things. Anyway, spammers stayed away. Yep, DJ, they're probably just lurking around the corner. That's why I am going to get ready to shut down. So again, thank you everyone, and please take care, and stay safe, and please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, Dr. Fox2000. Good night everyone, and see you tomorrow.